guys. So what's good? What's good? I just wanted to talk to you guys really quick about relationships. And when I say relationships, what I mean by that is like not just romantic relationships, but relationships, it could be friendships, could be family, could be anything, but I'm talking about the connection between two people. Now, that's considered a relationship to me. Now, in relationships, I feel in my life, what I've learned on earth in my life, like, there's no proof, there's no definitive proof for this, but I feel that one of the main reasons we're alive is because we're supposed to connect. We're supposed to have relationships. We're supposed to build with each other. Because if you think about it, we could have all been born on separate planes, right? You could have been alone. You could have been born in a world on a planet where you're alone or just have your parents or very, very, very few other souls. I don't know if you guys believe in souls, depending on who I'm talking to, but this earth that we've been given, this earth that we've been put on, it has billions of people. So if you believe in souls, it has billions of souls on it, right? And with that being said, it's hard for me to say or for me to think that with all these souls and all these methods of communication that God or the creator did not intend for us to connect, did not intend for us to build relationships. So, and even on top of that, if you're, as a human, if you do not connect, if you do not have relationships, if you stay secluded and completely alone all the time, you will become unhealthy, you will become unhappy, and things start to happen to your body that are like, you need connectivity, you need love, you need people who care about you around you. And you might be able to survive without it, but I guarantee you have a much better life with those people around you. If you have those people around you who care about you, if you have good relationships, I guarantee that your life is going to be better because it's just a part of why we're here. It's a part of what we're seeking, you know. Even the fact that we can reproduce, that comes from connectivity. Unfortunately, it also comes from, tragic things, but for the most part, childbirth and new life comes from two people connecting in such a strong way that they create another life. That's fucking crazy. Like, that's crazy. That like you give half of yourself and the woman gives half of herself, or vice versa, and that creates a child that can have a whole nother life, and they have some of your traits or whatever. But that all comes off connectivity and a relationship. So that's beautiful. But I want to go a little further and say, like, you do have to be careful though, but you can't just be like, oh, well, that's true. You know what? Maybe we are just here to connect. Maybe we are just here to be with each other. I'm gonna go be friends with everyone. I'm gonna, start relationships with everyone. I wanna, feel love. I wanna feel connected to. So I'm gonna go out and start all these relationships with people. That is not a terrible method, but just be careful because it's like it could go both ways. Because if you go out and you try to make as many relationships as possible, as many friendships, as many family relationships, as many girlfriends or boyfriends as you want, you can take that route, but just know that each relationship you're giving a piece of yourself. You're giving a piece of your energy to each of those relationships every time you do that. So I don't want you guys to think I'm saying just go out and give all your energy out to people who don't care about you, because that's not going to result in anything good for you. That's just going to leave you feeling empty. And I've felt like that before because I've tried that method of just being, you know, give, give, give. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. And you just end up feeling empty. I, I don't know what that sound is. I'm about to roll up the window. 1 second. Oh, it stopped. Okay, but that shit was annoying. Um, yeah. So basically, what was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, just because relationships can make you feel good, they can also have the opposite effect. That's what I was saying. They can also have the opposite effect on you. So be careful, because if you give all your energy or you're constantly lusting after connectivity, it can leave you feeling empty. Or you go into these relationships, and because you're going in with the mind state of like, I want to feel better, I want to feel happier, you will end up ruining the relationship, and the relationship will make you feel worse because you were in it for the wrong reasons in the first place. You were in it for selfish reasons. You need to start relationships because you want a beneficial relationship that's good for you and good for the other person. You cannot just say, I want to feel better, I'm depressed, so I'm going to go, you know, invade this other person's life or time or their energy and try to make them care about me, cuz that's just selfish. Like you're not lusting a real relationship. You're just lusting, you're lonely. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that you're doing it with the right intention and the right results in mind. Because if you are, it could be very fruitful. It could be a very nice, very great relationship that teaches you a lot, teaches the other person a lot. You could have a great life, but just make sure that you don't spread yourself too thin, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Make sure you don't try to please everybody just to please yourself, if that makes sense. But basically, yeah, just try to make relationships that are going to last. Try to make relationships that are actually going to feed both of your souls. Don't do it for selfish reasons. But my point with this whole video is we need connectivity, because with this whole coronavirus thing, it has people very, very, very distant, very disconnected, like we've never seen before. And it's not anyone's fault. It's nobody's fault. We can't go out. We can't do anything that's like, and even if when you do those things, you feel like you're kind of doing something wrong. Like if you do get in a big group or something, you're like, damn, like maybe one of us got corona or some shit. Like this is wild, right? But I'm saying, I don't know how you guys are communicating right now, but however you're doing it, keep it up, because I know it's not easy during this time, and I know that anyone dealing with depression or anything like that is probably going through it, because they can't even, whoever they did have before corona is probably now like so distant. So I'm just saying, I understand your pain. I want to perform shows too. I want to go out at night. I want to hit up my friends and do lit shit, but this got us fucked up. But my point is, don't give up on connecting with each other. Make sure you do it with the right reasons in mind. Make sure that you intend on actually providing something to the relationship too. And it could be so special. Even with all this shit going on, even with Corona, it could still work, if you connect the right way. So I just wanted to leave y'all with that. Go out there, meet people, don't be scared of people and all that. Like, people could offer you some great, great knowledge, great advice in life that can help you later. Or maybe you need to hear it today. Who knows? But my point is, don't be scared. Go out there and meet people. Go out there and connect and enjoy this life. But also don't spread yourself too thin, because people will take you and leave you feeling empty. So just be careful. And I love you guys, and I'm going to talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye.